All right, this is the case of Jackson versus Smith. Mr. Jackson, why are we here?
Well, the young lady that I'm bringing to court today, she came into my restaurant with a party, very large party, and they ordered up a pretty nice bill with drinks and food, and I'm suing her for the amount of $750 for the month for her canceling a credit card.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. According to your complaint, the total of the bill was $584.
Yes.
So where are you getting the $700 from? The additional $100 and some odd dollars?
I get just pain and suffering.
Oh, okay. So you just added your own pain and suffering to the bill.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so all right. So Miss Smith, tell me what happened. You guys, you patronized his establishment. What is it?
Yes.
What was it? True Cuisine.
True Cuisine. Yes, we did.
Tell me what happened.
So we did go. It was for my friend's party. The service was terrible. The food was terrible. So I don't know where he gets the $700 from. First of all, because I'm not paying it. But let me tell you what happened. So nobody brought us any water. Nobody asked us if we wanted to order drinks or anything for at least 15 to 20 minutes. We sitting there waiting. So I believe in, supporting small businesses. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to give them some money to support them because, times are hard right now. So anyways, we waiting. It's looking real unprofessional. Nobody came over. So 15 minutes passed. I had to go up to the front and ask for a server to come to our table. So she comes over. She had an attitude or whatever. She takes our orders. The drinks come. There's no liquor in the drink. Like, it's straight Kool-Aid just about.
Okay, hold on. Hold on a second, Miss Smith. How long did it take for your food to arrive?
It took over an hour.
How many? Okay, let me ask you a better question. How many people was in your dinner party?
It was a party of 8.
A party of 8. Okay. And was the establishment, Mr. Jackson, was the establishment crowded this particular night? What day of the week was this?
This was a Thursday.
This was a Thursday.
So it wasn't that busy.
It wasn't. It was. So you're saying it wasn't that crowded, correct?
No, it was not that busy.
Okay, so you had a party of 8, because according to Mr. Jackson's complaint, he's saying that you guys ordered a lot of food, a little bit more as the drink started to flow. Maybe he's suggesting that you guys might have gotten a little tipsy. He said you guys.
No, there was nothing in there.
Hold on, Mrs. Smith. Hold on. Mr. Jackson stated in his complaint that you guys started getting a little loud, like you might have been a little belligerent. And once the bill came, now mind you, he stated also that you guys ordered dessert.
We did. It was a party.
So you ordered dessert, you ordered drinks, you ordered entrees and appetizers according to his statement. So my question to you is, if the food was horrible, why did you finish the meals? Because he said in his complaint, he's saying that you guys finished all of the meals.
Right. Now, mind you, it was a birthday party. So we have been out all day. By the time we made it to the restaurant, everyone is famished. So not after we had to wait forever to get our drinks and to get, appetizers and stuff. So the food finally arrives after an hour. So everybody is starving. So we're eating our food. So I'm eating my food. By the time I look down and realize that it's a hair in there, it was too late.
Okay, hold on. So you're saying that there was a hair in the food?
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Jackson. Okay, hold on a second, Mr. Jackson. At what point did she make a mention that the food wasn't par? It was subpar. It wasn't up to standard. Did she even make a mention of that?
If there was a hair in her food, I didn't hear anything about it until it was time to pay that bill.
Lies.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so Miss Smith, let's just go with saying there was a hair in the food. If there's a hair in the food, why not ask him to comp that particular meal instead of the entire bill, which was $584.17?
Okay, Judge, it wasn't just my food that was bad.
So everybody's food had hair in it?
No, and not everybody's food had hair in it, but it was something wrong with every single plate. Tell
Miss Smith, tell me what was wrong with every plate. Because from what I'm seeing right now is that you guys might have had a little too much to drink, might have gotten a little tipsy, and then at the end of the night decided that you didn't want to pay the bill.
Liquor in the drinks.
So tell me, you had 8 meals. You had 8 meals.
Yes.
You had 4 entrees. You had
Yes.
dessert, and you had alcoholic beverages. Tell me
Yes.
what was wrong with all 8 meals, the entrees, and the dessert. I'm listening.
And
Okay, so there was a
Hold
hair.
on, Mr. Jackson. Tell me, Miss Smith. I'm listening.
There was a hair in my food.
Okay, 1 hair.
My sister found a gnat in her salad.
Oh, okay, so she had a gnat in the salad. Now we have a gnat in the salad. Okay, go
The
ahead.
hamburger that my best friend had was undercooked. It was not well done the way she had ordered.
Okay.
Then my cousin had got a steak. She wanted it well done. It was blood was coming out of it.
Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. So, Miss Smith, I guess what I'm trying to gather from you is, how did all the food disappear?
We were starving. My thing, it didn't all disappear. Mine did because I ate most of my food, Judge. But everybody else still had food on their plate. Don't sit there and
Okay.
act like that's not what happened, because you said it didn't take no hour. Then you contradicted yourself and said, oh, we a small place and we ain't got 8 chefs. That means it took over an hour for us to get our food, right? If it was
Okay.
8 different people ordering.
Okay, so hold on a second. All right, so Mr. Jackson, you come out of the back, you approach the table. You saying you guys had a altercation which almost got physical. You called your security. Tell me what happened when you approached the table. What happened?
Well, I came to the table and the young lady, Raven, was talking about she's not happy with her bill, and she wasn't happy with the food that she had and service, etc. But I'm looking at
And you had an attitude.
I'm looking
on,
at
Miss Smith.
every plate on the table was clean. Not even a piece of collard green was left over. So they had a full course meal and they ate good and they ate it all. I tried to de-escalate everything, but once the security got there, which are off-duty police officers, so she also all of a sudden she just said, okay, well, I'm just going to pay it. She had an attitude. She was very belligerent with it, and she paid it and went on about her business. Her and her party, they left. No tip was left for my waitress. And 2 weeks later, I get a call that the payment didn't go through. It was canceled.
So the payment was canceled.
Yeah.
And so Miss Smith, you paid via American Express, correct?
I sure did.
Okay, so Mr. Jackson is saying that you canceled, you disputed the charges. Is that what happened?
I sure did. If I'm
Tell me-
telling you, if I'm at your establishment and I'm telling you, and all of my friends and family are telling you the complaints that we had since the moment we walked in the door and none of it was addressed, then you want to try to call security to just put us out. I'm not paying for that service. I'm just not going to. You didn't give us good service. The food was nasty. There was no liquor in our
let me
drinks.
ask you a question. Miss Smith, let me ask you a question. Did you, at any point in time, did you summons for the owner, Mr. Jackson, so you can have a sidebar conversation with him, let you know that you might not have been satisfied with your server
I
or
did.
the food?
I did. I asked the server to get him. When he finally came out, he had an attitude when he came to our table because I guess some customers had complained we were too loud. It's a birthday party. Like, we're there to celebrate. The
Okay.
server didn't want to sing happy birthday. It was just a terrible experience. Like, it ruined my best friend's birthday. So, no. Like, I don't feel like I should have paid for anything because of the way we were treated at his establishment.
Mr. Jackson, so at this point, you come out from the back office because there's a disruption going on. Fill me in. Tell me what's going on.
She had a friend, I guess it was her birthday or whatever. She was really loud, really, really, really out of control, on the seats twerking and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, this ain't Bubbles up the street, baby.
What are you talking about?
Excuse me?
I said it's her birthday. She's supposed to drop down and get her eagle on.
Okay,
Don't
that's
do that.
fine and dandy, but I have other patrons in the restaurant.
You had one other table in there. It was nobody else in there visiting that establishment with that nasty food.
That was a VIP section you're talking about. And if you didn't want to pay for the service that you did get, you definitely could not afford to be in the VIP section.
Sir,
Okay.
you have one floor. You had chairs sectioned off for your VIP section. That was
Well,
not
you
VIP.
You probably
First of
didn't
all,
look around good
it
enough.
was next to the bathroom. We could smell the bathroom, so don't do that.
Oh,
We
man,
need to call that restaurant the porta potty restaurant cuisine. That's what it needs to be called.
She's just trying to get them.
Okay. All right. I've heard enough. I'm ready to make my ruling. Okay, so what it appears to be to me is, Miss Smith, you and your friends came. You had a great time. All the food vanished. You had dessert. You had a couple of drinks. Maybe had a few drinks too many, and you wanted to have a discount on your bill to the point of having your entire bill comp. It doesn't work like that. You know, what I'm gathering here is you guys ate all the food. You then ordered dessert. You had a few drinks, maybe had a few drinks too many. You know, then there was an altercation between you and the restaurant owner, Mr. Jackson here, and you know it got a little volatile. But ultimately, you did pay the bill. Fine, perfect. The night should have ended there. But instead, you went home and you disputed your charges with American Express, reversing the payout. So therefore, Mr. Jackson's restaurant is now in a debt. You came, you ate, you should have paid your bill and went home and been merry. Enjoyed your friend's birthday, but that's not what you did. You disputed the charges. So therefore, I have no choice but to find my ruling in favor of the plaintiff, not for the $700. Miss Smith, that's enough. I'm done. Ready to make my ruling. It was good enough for you to finish eating it all. So therefore, I am going to find my ruling in favor of the plaintiff, not for the $700 that he's asking for. Unfortunately, I'm sorry that they didn't choose to leave your server, your waitress a tip. Maybe you can find it in your heart to do so after I make my settlement. I'm going to rule in favor of Mr. Jackson, the plaintiff, for the total amount of $584.17.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'm going to tell my 400 followers on Twitter, everybody, to go to Yelp and put a bad review for you. I'm sick of it. That restaurant needs to be shut down. That food is terrible. The service is terrible. The drinks is terrible. The bathroom's nasty. You got rats in your parking lot. It needs to be shut down.
See, you just ghetto. That's all it is. You ghetto.
Your mama's ghetto. Your mama's ghetto. How about that?
Do you have a dispute and would like to settle it before our forum? If so, contact us at info@basicallyctv.com. Basically Court TV, where the disputes are somewhat real and everyday disagreements are handled however the judge sees fit.